Всем привет! Welcome to my online cooking school, AllasYummyFood. I'm Alla, and today I'm gonna show you how to make the most amazing chicken Kiev cutlets, котлеты. They're so yummy. They take a bit of time to make, but they taste so amazing, so much better than the supermarket bought or store bought. These are real. They have a lot of chicken inside. The flavor is amazing. The chicken is juicy. The top is crispy. It's just so amazing. You're gonna love this recipe. And of course, if you want to become a member and get access to all my recipes, including this one, you can join my online cooking school, AllasYummyFood.com/recipes, and join thousands of other students just like you. Now let's get started. First thing you're gonna do is chop your parsley. Just take it into a whole bunch like so, and fold it through and chop your parsley into nice small pieces. You could also use coriander or dill or any other green spices that you like. Over here I've got my room temperature softened butter. You want to add your parsley inside together with a squeeze of lemon and lots of garlic. Then add your sea salt and mix everything together. I really love garlic, so if you want to add more garlic, feel free to do so. Then add all your butter mixture into a bag. I'm just using a plastic bag to create our beautiful butter block, and I'm using a plastic scraper that I use for my doughs and just push it down all the way to the end. You could use anything you like. You can also use cling film and just roll it into a sausage shape just like so. Then place your butter block into the freezer. Now over here I've got our delicious chicken breast. You want to cut each chicken breast in half and try and be as even as you can, and then set it aside. You then want to place each chicken breast onto the board and cover it with cling film. Then gently beat the meat with a rolling pin or a special meat tenderizer. Just be super gentle, as you don't want to break the chicken too much, but you do want to make the fillets a little bit bigger. This is important to kind of take this process as a time, and once you've done all your chicken breasts, you want to just set them aside. Take your butter block and divide it between all the chicken breasts that you have. I'm making quite a few here. And then put it onto the parchment paper. And then place your chicken onto the parchment paper and place the cold butter in the middle of the first fillet. Gently fold it in and then wrap the folded chicken with butter into the second fillet. And then you want to press to form a cutlet shape. You then want to place everything onto the board lined with parchment paper, and just repeat the process with the rest of them. They will all look different size and shape, and that's normal. Once you've put them onto the parchment paper on the board, you want to place it into the freezer for at least 30 minutes up to 1 hour. In the meantime, we're going to prepare our coating. You're going to need 3 trays or bowls. So add eggs with milk and salt into one bowl, whisk it all up, and then into the second bowl you're going to add your breadcrumbs. I like to use these golden breadcrumbs. They just look so good. In the last bowl we're going to have our flour. Once your chicken is slightly frozen, take each котлета and dip it into the plain flour and then into the eggs mixture. You want to use 2 forks to roll out the cutlets around so you don't get the fingers messy. And then you're going to transfer it into the breadcrumbs. You do want to use the hands here, press gently and make sure the breadcrumbs are really stuck to the chicken, because this is essential. Repeat with all of them and be gentle, as they're very fragile and it will feel like they're falling apart, but that's okay. Prepare a deep pot and add loads of cooking oil inside and heat it up. You do want to make sure that it's nice and hot. You also want to preheat your oven to about 180 degrees Celsius or 350 Fahrenheit. You're going to fry each cotleta for about few minutes until it's golden in color, turning it around few times. Now this is very essential not to overcook this, otherwise your butter will start to leak. And then you're going to gently place all your golden cutlets onto a baking tray once they're fried, and you're going to bake it in the oven for about 15 more minutes. You don't want to overcook them or they will explode and the butter will leak out, and you definitely want to have them nice and juicy like here. They're so delicious, so yummy and flavorful. Absolutely my favorite. Crispy skin outside, a very juicy chicken middle, and delicious garlicky, buttery filling.